Please remember to click the like, subscribe and the notification bell. It really does help Tea with a Tally to keep theatre alive.
Hey.
Ah!
Whoa.
Oh God.
You okay?
Yes.
I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh, I'm not. I just wasn't expecting
Me?
you.
But you are expecting someone.
Yes, someone. I mean, no one. Are you lost?
Lost?
I'm the last cabin, closest to the top. No one ever comes up here unless they got lost on a hike. So I thought you might be lost. From a hike.
No, not lost. Not lost from a hike.
Good. This is a fantastic retreat. Actually, it's my first, so I don't really have anything to compare it to. But it seems like a fantastic one. I love all the writing and reading and listening, and then more writing and your workshop. Your thing has been. It's my favorite. Don't tell the others.
I won't.
So you're not lost.
I was looking for you.
Oh, well, you found me.
Found you.
Can I get you something?
No, thank you.
Something to eat?
No,
Drink?
no.
Okay.
I like the piece you wrote today. Really nice. If I run too far, my legs fall away, leaving nothing but rocks and wheels and feathers.
Good memory.
It's nice up here in the forest.
Yeah.
You don't get scared?
No, not scared. The peace and quiet, they're good for, you know, for writing.
Yes, they are good for writing.
I always prefer writing instead of typing. I like how pen on paper feels. How it engages the whole hand and arm instead of just fingers. I don't know. It makes me feel more connected to the, you know,
And you can't doodle on a computer.
and you can't doodle on. Oh God, that's why I listen. Honest, I'm listening. I always doodle when I listen.
You're a doodling listener.
You close your eyes.
I do. I close my eyes.
If we were on a panel judging, judging people's writing, and the writers had to read their work to us, and you were sitting there with your eyes closed and me doodling, they might take offense, think we weren't listening. They'd be so mad they'd storm out or throw the pages at us
Scream.
or scream, which would be horrible, especially because you would be listening intently.
Very unfortunate situation. Let's agree never to be on the same panel.
Well, I don't think I'd ever be asked to judge someone else's. But you're the famous.
Famous?
Everybody knows who you are.
Everybody.
Well, everybody who reads poetry.
Oh, those everybodies. Still, let's make a pact and shake on it.
I promise never to be on the same panel as you judging others.
You have nice hands.
Thank you?
Harper. That's a nice name. Family name?
No, not family.
Mockingbird. Good book. Who wouldn't want to name their little girl after, you know?
It's just a name.
I ask because your hands, they're familiar. But the girl I knew who had those hands wasn't named Harper. Her name was Beatrice.
Um,
You're going to tell me that you have no idea what I'm talking about. Tell me they're just hands. Your hands. Harper's hands. Tell me. Tell me. It's you, isn't it?
How did you remember my.
They were the hands that pushed my sister's wheelchair. Of course I'd remember them.
I wanted to.
You've been sitting in my class for 5 days.
To say something.
5 days.
I wanted to talk to you.
Sitting there, right there in the goddamn front. Sitting there, doodling. What the hell game are you playing, huh? Harper? Bloody hell.
Finn, I'm so...
If you're here for forgiveness, you can forget it.
I wanted to tell you what happened and finally say I'm so very, very...
You're 10 years too late.
I've tried to do this before, this retreat before, but I was never sure what to say or how to. But this time I thought I'm ready. If you'd come to the hospital back then, we could have talked. Your parents came and your brother, but I wanted to talk to you, to tell you that I was so, but you never, and then you left, just like that, you left.
I want you out of here. Out of this. Out.
Finn, give me,
I'll give you nothing.
Finn,
Be on the first bus out tomorrow.
please.
I thought that you were the best thing that ever happened to my sister. A best friend for her. Someone to talk to tell secrets to. Abby was always such a loner, and then you came along.
Yes,
And I liked you because you didn't care about the chair.
I didn't.
And then you go and take her.
She's the one who wanted to go.
Abby,
It was supposed to be peaceful and
when were protests ever peaceful?
there were peaceful ones. Ones where people walked and carried signs and chanted no more.
You took my baby sister in her wheelchair because she wanted to what? What?
Because she was against.
Against? You're telling me that the two of you, two 13-year-old girls, were against something, that you had a political awareness.
Yes.
Oh, come on. You were 13 years old. What 13-year-old is aware of anything outside of themselves?
Abby. Don't you remember how she was? She was Abby. She was aware. She was active. In school, out of school. She was...
You snuck her out of the house.
Yes, but
You crept out without telling anyone.
I...
We had no idea where she was.
It was important to her.
It was a violent demonstration.
It was peaceful.
Well, it didn't stay peaceful.
There was a sound, a pop, and everyone thought gun. People started running and one of her wheels got caught. There was a crack in the pavement. It got caught.
You took her.
People knew her. They would ask her opinion.
What?
She would speak, from the podium. She was one of the speakers.
My sister spoke in public.
She was great.
So this wasn't your first?
No.
How many?
I
How many?
don't remember. A lot.
How come my sister never told me?
I don't know. I guess you never asked.
You guessed I never. What the hell does that mean?
Abby spoke that day. She was incredible. She was eloquent. She spoke and people listened. She was at the podium when the pop, and everyone started to run, and I got us off of the podium, but then the chair got stuck, and I was trying to lift and push, and I was knocked down, and there were so many people. We should have stayed up on the podium. If I'd kept us up there, we would have been all right, but I got us down. I thought it was the best thing. I got us down, and then we were knocked over, and the people were running.
That's where your leg got the,
Yeah, injured.
Everything you've written has been about running.
Yeah.
You just sitting there writing. Right there in front of me.
I know.
Were you writing then? Back then? No, I guess not. You were just a kid.
I was, even then. I've always loved writing. It's why I loved you. I mean, your music.
My music?
Your lyrics. So beautiful.
That was a long time ago.
Well, yeah.
You listened to my music?
You were Abby's big brother. We all listened.
You all listened?
She made us copies of all your CDs.
CDs?
Of your concerts.
Those dives could hardly be called concerts.
We were kids. They were concerts.
Right.
Finn, please believe me when I say that I've been trying to figure out how to reintroduce.
Now you don't have to.
Right.
My sister spoke at podiums,
Yeah,
and she made CDs.
I still have mine.
Really?
Well, they're all on my phone now, but I listen to them when I'm writing. I'd offer to play it, but I'm waiting.
Waiting? Who are you waiting for?
It.
It's what? Is it that guy who keeps writing about Red Riding Hood and wolves?
Josh? No.
Good, because he's an arsehole.
I know.
He's a good writer, but still, he's an asshole.
I'm not waiting for him. I'm waiting for a bear.
What, like a real bear?
A black bear.
You're waiting for a black bear?
She's been coming by every evening.
How do you know it's a she?
Well, our first day here, I was finally doing it. I was finally going to see you, and so I took a hike, to calm my. Anyways, on my walk, I saw her. She was sitting and rocking like a person, rocking back and forth. I got closer. She had a cub in her arms. It wasn't moving. She saw me and did nothing. So I sat down. I sat there and I stayed with her until she was done rocking. I think if she could have, she would have wailed.
And she's been coming here ever since?
Well, I sing.
You sing?
Yeah.
What do you sing?
Oh, you know.
But here. She's been coming here.
I guess she went looking for me.
She found you.
I've been found.
A bear?
She's big. I've got the front door open just in case, and the.
Tennis racket?
Yeah.
A tennis racket?
It was the only thing I could find.
I see.
If she decides to charge, then I thought I would wave it and yell, ha! Like that, ha!
I've heard your ha.
Right. But I'm pretty sure it's safe. That she's a friend.
Good.
You could wait with me, if you like.
You don't think she'll mind me being here?
I don't think so.
That was a good thing you did, sitting with her.
I didn't want her to be alone.
Holding, rocking, those are nice things.
I could sit and hold you if you like, and we could rock.
What?
In the rocking chair.
Oh,
No, it's just a thought.
thank you, but
It was just a.
Abby made a CD of all my concerts.
My favourite one's the one he did at Bannerman's.
That was a good one.
My favourite song on that one is the one titled Song.
What was I thinking?
To a 13-year-old, it was the coolest.
You're a good writer, Harper. Beatrice.
Does this mean I can stay?
You can stay.
I turn, and you're not there. I look down. Sometimes, when you fall, you lie there with eyes wide open and find a treasure, a button, or stick, or coin. Now you say you have found something better, delivered in the valley of my dreams and arising from the dirt, a snail in the open palm of your hand.
Have you memorized all my poems?
Of course not. No, not all.
They're all about Abby.
Maybe now there'll be other things to write about.
What was that?
That's her.
What do we do? Beatrice, what do we do?
Nothing. She knows where to find us.